Hey there guys, it's me, Laura. I am outside today on this gorgeous day. I'm at a gazebo in my town. I was trying to think of a topic today, have a lot on my mind, and I was thinking of talking about dating in today's day and age. Comment below if anybody is in a relationship or dating. I'm probably gonna go off topic. You know me. So no music because I am not home, as you could see. So what does everybody think about the generation today in dating? So it's a lot different. If somebody comes next to me, I'm gonna have to cut it off because I can't really talk in front of people. Anyway, so there's dating apps, as you know, and you hear good things and bad things, right, about the dating apps. I know people that got married off dating apps. Not saying they are good for that, obviously, but then you hear horror stories. So it all depends on your lifestyle. Years ago, before social media, we all went out. And we, not everybody had a cell phone. We talked to people, right? We, even going back before then, before even beepers, we communicated more. And it just was a lot different. So I feel when we get set in our ways, and again, it all boils down to your self-love, and we don't want to settle, right? Guys and girls, we don't want to settle. So why are people on dating apps? And then you got to watch out, right? We got to watch out for these fake people. I always suggest to FaceTime the person. I knew somebody that was having an online communication for months with somebody. He met the girl and she didn't look anything like her photo. He got up, told her he was going to the bathroom, and left her. I mean, that wasn't the nicest thing to do, but FaceTime the person, or don't waste their time and go out and have the guy or the girl, I don't know if the guy spends the note. That's another conversation. Comment below if you're having a lunch or dinner to split the bill or the guy should pay. That's a big debate too. That's why I suggest to meet at a park, like right where I am now, at this beautiful gazebo, or meet at Dunkin' Donuts. Take your own car. Never have the guy pick you up. Obviously, you're smarter than that, right? Meet for coffee. And take it from there. If you click, you know right away if you're going to want to pursue that person and see them again. People filter their pictures. People post a picture from 20 years ago. I know somebody that, I'm not going to mention names, that talked to a guy and she met him and his picture looked nothing at all like the one he put up there. Because a lot of people are insecure. And they put up a picture, like, be the real you. People want genuine. As you get older, you want real connections. Look, I mean, let's face it. If you're in shape and you look good, like me, I want standards. I'm not going to be with a guy that's, I don't want to sound like I'm, vain, but I don't want to be with a guy that doesn't take care of himself, but that's not my only quality. I look for a guy that's going to be open and communicate. So back to the title, what I'm going to title this is Dating in 2023 is the title. Now you just go out or you get a Facebook message. They go by your picture. And age means nothing. I went on a dating app. I kind of gave up 2 years ago. The guy was married. He wanted to meet me, and we were an hour into our conversation, and he asked me about my sex drive. Guess what I did? I blocked him. I said, goodbye, and that was it. That's what you want to know? Don't you want to know my likes, my interests? You know, I did meet a good, nice guy off a dating app, but very nice gentleman. We went out for a nice lunch, but there was no chemistry. So there are good people out there. Where do you meet people today? They say you can meet them in Target. You can meet them in Home Depot. Go to church, go to libraries. Comment below where you can meet people. You have to put yourself out there. You have to be willing and wanting to do that. I feel like when you get set in your ways for a period of time, when you're single for so long, me, myself included in that, get used to it, being alone. I talked about on past videos about being alone. There's a very strong power in being alone. There's nothing wrong with being alone. There's a difference between being alone and being lonely. It's hard dating in 2023. Where else can you meet somebody? So my channel talks about mental health, right? Addiction. So they have sober apps for dating sites. Anybody that's in recovery obviously doesn't want to date somebody who's an addict, someone that drinks a lot. Personally, myself, I wouldn't mind if my guy I'm dating has a beer occasionally, watching a football game or out to dinner. I'm at the point in my recovery, it wouldn't bother me. If you're newly into the recovery and you are in 30 days into your recovery, you don't want to be around that. So it all depends on how far you are into your recovery. Sometimes it's nice to just have a companion, to go out to dinner, to go to a movie with. The holidays are coming. So what does that mean? Family, right? Do you bring your date around your family? That's another topic. That's personal, right? Would you bring your, in my opinion, you bring your someone that you're really serious with around your family. New Year's Eve. New Year's Eve's going to be a big video for me because New Year's Eve is tough for a lot of people as far as when you're trying to stay sober, if you're single. You know, what happens when the ball drops? Who are you going to kiss at New Year's Eve? Does that bother some people? Comment below. Sometimes New Year's Eve, they call that the night for the for juveniles. It's like a kid's night. I like to stay home on New Year's Eve. Who wants to be out? You don't want to be out on the road. Dating in 2023. Ever since COVID, the dating has just, it's just different. I remember back in my 20s into my 30s, me and my friends would get dressed in our little skirts and dresses, put our makeup on and go out. And I'd go right up to a guy in a bar or a club, usually a club. He'd approach me. You write your number down on a napkin. We'd go out and we'd date, and usually they'd end up being my boyfriend. It's just not like that anymore. Because now, and I have a Facebook post, if you go on my Facebook, why marriages aren't working out today, because no one tries anymore to. Because guess what? The swipe on the phone is so easy. I'm not saying it's with all marriages, but they have a fight. Guess what the guy can do, or the woman. I'm not saying women don't cheat. They just can go and any time of the night or day, sneak and look at the phone and find somebody, and the access is so easy. I don't want to make this video about cheating. I just wanted to come out and get some fresh air and have a change of scenery and just hop on here a little bit and talk about dating in 2023. Not that you guys don't all know about this. And I give props to anybody out there who's happily married and in a good relationship, because it's not easy. And I love seeing it. I'm such an empath, and I cry and I get emotional. And when I go on the TikToks and Instagram and I see gender reveals and I see engagements, I cry. I love it. It's such a beautiful thing. And young guys, even, love has no age. Like, in other words, your maturity level guys could be 50 and still act like an immature, and there could be 25-year-olds that have their shit together and are ready to do the right thing. And I think it's beautiful. It really all depends on your journey in life, right? So let's think of places where you can meet people, and comment below. There's a lot of places if you join social groups. I'm guilty of this, guys. I work hard. I'm like, I guess, a workaholic. We need downtime, don't we? When you work a lot, you need a day to rest. We're not machines. We need days to do our errands, doctor appointments. So sometimes we can use an excuse. I don't have time for a boyfriend or a girlfriend, unless you're living with the person. You really have to work at that relationship. But social groups, if you're in recovery, AA meetings, I could probably go to an AA meeting and meet somebody tonight. I stay sober through my other ways. I haven't been to an AA meeting. I'm due to go to one. My 6-year sobriety date's coming up, but we all have our ways of staying sober. So I don't want to make this about me. So church. Again, I'm talking without the dating sites. The food store. If you guys could think of places to meet people, you can comment below. The gym. And you have to be compatible with the person. It's very nice out today. God grant me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change, the courage to change the things I can, and the wisdom to know the difference. What does that mean, everyone? You can't control everything, right? God grant me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change. Get up, go about your day, take deep breaths, right? Be grateful that you woke up today. Meditate, take deep breaths. Be grateful for your health. I say this on every video. Can't say much more about the dating. I'm not knocking dating apps. There might be a good one out there for me. I don't know. I have to be willing and ready. I don't want to talk about me too much. I'm talking out in YouTube land. I know I have. I want to touch on one other thing. And I want to try to not say this in a negative way, because I had therapy yesterday, by the way. I had a great therapy session. And I have a couple videos on here that are over 2,000 views. So guys, I should have 2,000 subscribers by now, and I have a little over 100. So if you're viewing and watching me, hit subscribe. I don't know why you're watching me and not subscribing to me. I want to lift everybody up. Don't you want to see me do good? I feel like we all want everybody to do good. I don't think I have enemies. This is my give back, part of the 12 steps. I'm giving back. My channel is to educate and help others. Anyone out there struggling, do you see how I'm dressed? My hair's barely done. I have barely any makeup on. This is not a glamorous channel. I'm going to get dressed up in some of my videos when the holidays come. I mean, but it's not a beauty contest, and this is really to get through people's heads, because this is no joke. Addiction is very serious, and it doesn't discriminate. Matthew Perry is worth millions and just died. And I have been crying over him since he died. So it doesn't discriminate. God didn't want me. I did die. And God wasn't ready for me yet, and I'm still here. So hit subscribe. If you're viewing me, hit subscribe. I don't know who the 2,000 people are that love that one video I did. So that's all I wanted to say. And I didn't want to come off as saying it in a derogatory, mean way. Okay, guys? That's all. And I'm going to get in my car and head home. I'm going to come back here when the Christmas tree is up, because it's really beautiful over here in this area. Yeah, when it's lit up at night, it might be hard to really appreciate it. But anyway, love and light. Like, share, and subscribe, guys. And I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.